with a potential for Ancient coming in. Maybe we're looking at a higher chance of a 2-1 or even a potential for a 2-0 for forze, but now I could very easily see this being a 2-0 for FaZe. So the mind game got a Kerrigan, maybe got an edge before the game even started.
Yeah, right. That's all that experience coming out of him. But without further ado, this one's live, folks. Forze coming at it on Overpass, their map pick, and we have to keep close eyes on Zorte. In their last head-to-head between these teams, he got a little bit quiet, to be honest, and I feel as though Forze were definitely leaning more so on performance.
That's been this, air quotes on that. That's to say that, he's accepting the praise, but he's also understanding that he wants to keep his rating the same way it is, and he has to elevate his game to, deliver versus FaZe. There's no question that he can. I think that's for sure. But really cool to, sort of not be overrating himself. When we know how good he is.
Can't get ahead of himself. Even after that victory yesterday versus Monty, we heard Jerry's words and just saying, the classic, I feel like, at Majors, one step at a time. One best of one, best of three at a time. Can't get ahead of themselves, but it is if they get to Legend stage. Then the competition kicks up a notch. Then we get to know if this, as Maniac painted it, is really the birth of a new star in Counter-Strike.
As if we need one more good CIS opper.
Yeah, right. I mean, as a North American, how do you guys, where are these guys coming from?
Yeah, with no here, right?
There's room. Very true. Rain, gonna just rack up some easy ones. USP's out, 4.5.
We talk about Rain, we have to talk about Rain in the context of big events. When we talk about Rain at Antwerp, he was the MVP, and that can be after a really dismal, smaller events that preceding the big ones, and he can still somehow just get it together when it matters the most. So pressure not a problem for Rain, consistency when it matters not a problem for Rain, and because he's such a front-facing figure on the team, Kerrigan's stats aren't that good. His stats are so much more important as an opener for FaZe. They've got one of the most passive oppers of any Tier 1 team. Brokey and Shiro, the two most passive oppers in terms of opening attempts. So really important that their two riflers that take the entries really do have a high percentage of 5v4s to start off rounds. And on top of that, Rain has just been, I think he's gone from, just a really great, reliable entry to a very smart, player in certain positions, like doing a lot with Cave on Ancient, to now, playing some really cerebral Counter-Strike on top of having great aim in these past couple of games if he had left. And so maybe that's why he just went for the lock-off. Either way, really smart there from Kerrigan. They earn the 3-0. Spike comes in for forze. Going right back at it, catching him along the wall. Nice and easy. Gets to the bottom of the magazine, just deals with Jerry. P250 chase kills Rops. Rain happy to stay up on the hill. He said he did fully focus on winning. That's all he wanted. Yeah. And you could see it in his gameplay and in his performance. We have the tweet after Rio,
yes,
talked about the exhaustion, but, a bit of a break coming into the major and still coming in a little slow.
So Kerrigan's taking heads off like he did it inside the A site. We're good, but shalfey's going to get hyper aggressive. Already through Monster. Frag grenade with his name on it. Half his health is gone.
Oh, they do such a good job of countering. So they countered this lurk smoke by, first of all, nading to delay, spamming, and then throwing a late molly after 7 seconds have passed to make sure no one can scale on the outside. That's a tactic shutdown and a counter tactic here with the boost.
Ooh, Brokey.
Oh, he's lucky. That's a leg.
Yeah, gonna take Jerry down to 16. Still a comfortable amount of util.
Oh, there's massive pressure on the default right now.
You can see Forze not liking that. They had a player out of Monster who decided to bail back. shalfey tries to get into a corner. More nades land on him.
I do like that they're working simultaneously on the other side of the map at this timing. They actually move fast into this decision while maintaining some presence. Even smoking that molly out shows that there's somebody here. So shalfey's sort of done his job. He can clock out. Attack comes towards A, and FaZe, if there is a sliver of timing, they might not be worried about long in the way that they should be right now. But they have an op here ready. They have the 5v4. Players low on force.
Some pieces shuffling as Kerrigan pushes out Monster.
They're sort of worried about it, but not maybe as severely as they need to be. But they've got 3 rifles here.
Yeah, bolstering this defense, and down to the final 20 seconds. Utility indicative of the hit. Jerry low HP as from bathrooms. They have to clear the corner, and Rain's gonna punish. Immovable at the moment inside bathrooms. Bomb taken down. They just want to try to save that Zorte op. He's got 1 health. He is done. Or not. Okay, no scope. Hang on, and it looks like he's actually to get away with this. Rain gets a chance to peek.
So it'll be very important to watch this spot. 11-4 after 5 rounds. And man, off the Zorte save, they've got a full buy with the op that they couldn't afford otherwise.
Yep. See what you can get. Oh my god.
Damn. They don't smoke the molly, run through, and wait.
You support that?
I don't know if that was a misplay, actually, because if he was going to continue on too long, then he could catch a timing and not alert them by smoking it, but he just took all the damage, didn't move. Close. And honestly, the fact that he stayed alive for that entire thing, even though he didn't get a kill until much later, was very impressive. So,
I mean, when he crosses between Long and Dice and that 1 bullet whizzes by, that could have been the end of him. That could have been a completely different outcome.
Now we've just got FaZe's money teetering already. Oh,
But
that's a mistake, but it's relatively unpunished. You know, door gets blown open. You've got to respect the fact. I mean, when Twist goes down in the con, there will never be oh, wow, what a spray. Leave it to Rops.
Not only result down to a quarter, but Jerry just straight up killed from 2 sprays on the wall bang.
Let me tell you right now, when Twist starts going down con next round, there will never be a round that he walks into that door blown open without a smoke. And that's just the modern meta right now. So, you know, forze trying to play cheeky. Of course, that's who they are. Oh, Robs with another spam wall bang.
Nasty.
Into result in the back of court as well. And you can see forze just kind of trying to cheat all of these little timings when they can, but taking some overt risks in FaZe's eyes.
These risks come with no reward. Down by 2 already. We've seen a couple of really late round A hits, but Rain's just floating around top bathrooms. Rop's still inside sight. There's some uncertainty in the timings as to whether T's are close bathrooms. But
if that means more optimized, that's something that Jerry has to think about, but it doesn't feel like they're, you know, the idea that they can sort of get away with these things is even something FaZe is worried about. Rops is rotator right now, responsible for all these wall bangs with his current performance. I mean, he's going to be a threat.
We've seen a round where the utility pressured forze back through Monster, and once shalfey gotten short, we've seen that boost in the previous round with the wall bang. So I feel like right now FaZe is doing a grade A job of just pressuring outside of the B site without even taking risks.
Yeah, this one's kind of interesting too because they leave the door closed. They have Rops pushed up on short, and I think that for forze, this might be unnerving, right? They get up on control fast, which is their 4-second rotation, but this might also feel like FaZe are just going to lean heavily towards A. We'll see if they get scared. Oh, shalfey shoots.
Yeah, he's going to clear it. Oh, he just gave up on the clear. Didn't go all the way in.
Probably felt a little uncomfortable after making noise, too.
Puts Rops on high alert.
And now the late smokes come down. It's getting dangerous here for forze.
Passing another one back, allowing Brokey to face forward. Attempt an entry. Same snappiness in their decision-making, their engagement priority. So smooth. When forze are on it, those are the kinds of clips you can come to expect.
There's the money drained here for FaZe Clan as they're on the pistols. 6-2 lead is pretty, but it's also looking a little flimsy now. See if forze can capitalize.
Looking for the boost. Would make sense. They threw it up to get that connector damage in just a couple rounds ago. Round 9 is when the economy finally falters for FaZe. 5-7 pushing out on Rops. Honestly, he's got great timing here. shalfey just looked away but reacts quick. Even with 8 HP left over. Headshot on Rops denies the short push.
Yeah, the kill is something though. Bomb's still staged back in this default, so they're not going to commit to any site just yet. And it looks like it could have leaned towards the B site. This buys some time for FaZe to actually go for another stack if they want to, and they will actually rocket back now. So the mind games begin. It's not like there's great guns here, but just because of the stature of this team and the players, I'm just going to entertain the idea that this could get close or uncomfortable. And it seems like they do have the right idea, even if they don't have the right weapons behind it. Utility has gone out of the rounds here for Kerrigan, used them both towards B. And forze smartly. Not going to buy into this Greek gift and rocket back.
Bit of a chase going on here from Jerry. Offers up a lot of damage. Kerrigan's USP looking for a kill, looking for a skull to crack. Zorte gives coverage with the Galil. They get the kills they need to at least soften things up. All is coming. All is good. Still down to the wire, and an uncomfortable amount of damage done to Shalfey and Jerry. Not enough to...
Solid round from forze on top of the win. So... this half is far from over. Now I think we reset and go back to the moment where we have to look for, in the meaty rounds, the rifle rounds, what's forze going to try to do. Are they going to skip steps? Start to optimize a little bit. Oh, and that push gets covered by Rain. He never needs a babysitter, and Brokey gets half cleared.
Ooh, he backs up though.
I think there's the half temptation to go for it. You know, if it's 5v4 in favor of forze, maybe he does go a little deeper. He probably gets a kill, but at the same time, sort of the mindset like, why risk it at this point?
Instead, they move him over towards B site, so we got 3 defenders here. Oh, spotted. Tries again. Dangerous. Brokey now primed and ready. Fully expecting a walkout like this, and if Shalfey does it dry, he's dead. No chance. 5v3 makes this one even more uncomfortable for forze, and Rain is going to continue to play active. Could very well catch a flank off.
Yeah, there is a checkmate timing on long where they can't go long at this point, so it makes sense for him to just turn this corner. And now they're getting stalked.
Yeah, he knows. Everybody knows here from FaZe. They're on high alert for the A-hole. Even if they tried to back up, things would go south. Rain, well timed. We'll see what goes down. Hold on. Resalt's cracking open that A site. Resalt's made some space for Jerry to just run away if he wants to. Run in and, or excuse me, Zorte, you've got a plant. Can it be stopped? No, because he jumps over towards Optimus, so at least Bomb's going to go down. Resalt still has health to pull something crazy off, and if Zorte's just going to hit those zingers, well, that would be another problem. But taking him down first looks good. Feels like with Twist having bank control, they know Resalt stranded over towards Dumpster. He's going to continue to pump out damage, but Twist keeps him so preoccupied, the defuse comes through easy. At least getting a bomb plant, at least keeping one up, that's better than what it looked like forze were going to get.
And into B, so... okay, FaZe continue to be good. forze with another chance to play. Ideas win matches. So what have we got to work with? Oh, whoa, Brokey's not playing games. I don't like. I feel like Zorte didn't even get his. He didn't see anything yet.
He came out of that step and was just splattered. And I feel like we just saw Brokey hit a shot similar. It wasn't as aggressive of a peak, but the pace of which he left click down on B site last round.
It was fast. It was fast. They didn't say anything,
Deleted.
but it was actually.
Yeah, because he's just
like
holding an angle.
His knees didn't bend yet.
Yeah.
He didn't crouch yet. It was so quick. Okay. Yeah, it's not normally that you go, this player's fast today, you know, because they're either fast or they're not. But it does feel like Brokey's a human benchmark for a couple minutes before the game.
Good flash. Yeah. Twist sets up Rain perfectly. Another round where forze are just getting dented as they slowly get closer to the A site. We've seen a couple Hail Marys break through to the bomb site, though. I feel like at this point, we can't write forze off in these moments. But I am now coming to expect FaZe 5v4, if not 5v3, round after round.
Just so good at knowing when they need to try to get info back, doing it safely.
Sure. Go ahead.
The definition of instance today is Brokey. And finally, forze are without money. They'll have the 1 AK. buy to follow, starting out fast towards B. I think Rob's got some information, however.
Flash misses. Pistols push beyond him. There's a singular AK in this one. Now an M4 acquired. And no Brokey inside Con, but Rain in the corner. Throw the caution to the wind. The pistol flash.
But this half is almost gone here for Forze. Maximum potential of 6 rounds. Chance to play for 4 on this one. It's a good enough buy.
I don't want to sit here and just huff copium either, but if Forze can get a couple more rounds on this half, I've seen what their CT sides are capable of. I've seen the comebacks after a quiet T half. You know, Pistol could definitely dictate how many buys and chances they get. But like you said, with a little more magic, you know, a little more luck in some moments, I would expect more of those to occur on the CT half. So don't tune out just yet, folks. Unless Rain gets another multi-kill, and then it feels like he himself will just win here on the first map.
Actually studied a ton of FaZe Overpass T side coming into this.
Perfect.
So there's a ton to talk about in figuring out which style we're going to bring today. A few rounds away from that action. Rain up to the plate once again. He knows they're close. He can feel it. Ready. Got a bang. FaZe's flashes have been so well placed.
Feels to me as well as there's just as many moments where we could maybe point at Forze skipping that step, right? Getting those slight advantages have been FaZe. I mean, how many times has Rain played closed bathrooms and there's no flash support in the corner? It's just felt a little too comfortable for them at moments. 18 and 11. The first 13 rounds of play on Overpass.
The call is wait for B. So, you know, Rain can get slowly flanked in this spot. Of course, the molly has been waited out. There's actually a chance for a timing on this, but majority players here waiting on the right side.
They just missed it on Rain. Rain, nope. They're going to exchange glances.
They'll know, though. It's a heavy stack outside B. Forze can't even execute right now.
They went for the triple nades on Kerrigan. Almost enough to... Decoy result doesn't finish the job. The flank comes out from Rain with the door off. Dude, he is such a nuisance. He's going to continue to pressure outside. He expects Jerry fully to come flanking behind him. Calls that out. Adds in a wallbang to help. Just screwing over Forze every step of the way.
Information is king. The call from Kerrigan for the setup is perfect in terms of the read. Forze setting up for the B attack, and information is king. Rain is computer here, making the move to go downstairs to cut off the only other rotation. Of course, that was open with no other players on A, but he did it just in time.
Now FaZe are putting on the master class. Final round of the 15 here for FaZe. A stellar CT side with Kerrigan's new Batman-themed autograph sticker.
Love that. Wow. The geometry for that.
Rain.
Beautiful. He's got a few chances at majors.
Yeah, he's worked it out. Deep nade out of Rain. Goes beyond the mark. Jerry gonna find Rops. Finally, the wallbang fight goes the favor of Forze. Finally, something that it feels like was just eluding them forever. And some util pressure to keep Rain back so that connector can be cleared first and foremost. You gotta be on your guard. We've had Brokey in there. We've had Rain nearby. Rops gets stuffed to start this one, and Forze are just going to use this as a chance to group themselves outside of B site. 4 from Monster, 1 on short. Kerrigan, caught the transition, but Brokey on this position is usually good for more than one. Twists now needed in the multi-kill, and it's just efficient trading coming through from Forze at the tail end of this T side. A T side that could set them out to lock out FaZe on the defense, but why not give Rain a chance to close this half with some impact? His presence has been felt every step of the way, and he'll kill Krad first. He's got the kit already on him, and with that flash, he's going to drop. 1 to the right, and Zorte to try and challenge. Mahone told us he can rifle. Let's see if he can try and close out the clutch. Little fade away as he crosses the time. His hand, he has figured this out. Oh, he's figured it out, and then some. A defuse on top.
Counter-terrorist.
Insult to injury. duels. Just dominance out of Rain. It felt like A site was closed every single time they tried to go for it, and that was forze's priority. And then we had these leans towards B that were met by either connector wall bangs, utility usage outside Monster. Forze probably on that T side. But now they'll take to the defense and see if they can bring it back. Rain wants a quick day in the office, though. With the kill. 16-0 denied as well, by the way, towards the B stream, so put your pants backs on. You got FaZe and forze locking horns still here.
More important than anything else is denying the egg. 2 eggs in 1 major? I think not. I'm hoping forze win this pistol round so we can at least talk about this second half. If not, well, I don't know if we'll have any. Oh, no kills.
Ooh, Resalt maybe picks up a bit of slack. It's still a one and done, essentially.
Rain's still pouring.
Krad's looking for the kill. Gives him a little room to work out. Rain's just going to put that bomb down. Can't stop it. Zorte on the flank. Trying to slide up behind them. Nobody's really watching Monster at the moment, so this timing could work out well for Zorte, just as Kerrigan has an inclination. With a chance to stop it. Then a Gush comes back. Krad is dead, and Rain from start to finish. Fantastic round yet again out of Rain. Multi-kill after multi-kill, looking for his 4th in this pistol, and Zorte's not even going to offer it here. FaZe will take it. Their 13th is the 2nd pistol win, which means this Overpass map is nearly done already.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of the stats, there are better. In terms of what we've watched, Rain. This is forze's map pick.
Yeah, let that sink in. 26 and 11.
And this is they could have loaded the version.
CZ good for 1.5.
But you can't just kill Rain. That's the thing.
But Kerrigan tries to cheese a smoke. The scout goes down. Slight chance here for forze. I mean, Brokey could be finished off pretty quick. Rain was at half health despite getting a kill. Ooh, shalfey. He's okay. Oh, he's okay. All right. If that's spread, I feel like Rain's gonna come clear it. Still gets the frag. Doesn't even take a tidbit of damage from shalfey. And so all is looking good here for FaZe.
He's just got a terror aura right now. Robs with a clip off, and one last here in Resalt. Looking despondent as he just walks up the way towards A, knowing that the round ends here. And a couple players low enough that, you know, he could make things interesting, and I don't know what he's feeling like, but saving this gun doesn't seem like an appealing option.
I mean, dude, Rain's ADR is going to be through the roof at this rate.
Yeah.
Another 2K round. Rops closes it.
But yeah, single digit.
So it's nice to see them come into this one and just absolutely curb stomp forze.
But even versus Ents, actually, they took the win on Overpass, so yeah.
Okay.
At least there's that. Well, there will be a save.
When it comes to the post-game interview, I'd love to find out, you know, what either Jerry or Kerrigan have to say about those mind games in the veto that you had mentioned, that you alluded to. The fact that they weren't able to get Ancient in this series. Banning out Vertigo quick.
Ancient would have been free, but it probably would have been better than this.
Zorte's going to deagle down 1. Jerry catches Brokey, skipping steps. Ooh, a double out of the P250. Kerrigan, though, from the corner, going to close things out. That's 15 secured for FaZe.
Curious how it was going to look, but forze's last chance to get anything interesting out of FaZe. It's been 9 rounds in a row. The second half.
Also, Rain on the brink of getting that coveted 30th kill as well. Just the cherry on.
Connie's going to go slowly. He's not going to die. If he ever goes fast, it's either because Kerrigan is fast clearing the top of the bathrooms or running with him through Con. And actually, it's usually with a back 10 in both instances. Here, okay, we're going to stage for a fast B exec because CT's C, but not pushing A exactly. It's a trainable path. I think the exact one in.
March of this year, the last time these two teams did play Overpass, it was indeed a 10-round CT side out of forze. If they can just think about that and not the fact Rain just dominated them in the opening. The Rain 30 bomb waiting room.
And based on the conversations leading into this game, you know, Zorte could be the other answer, right? An unbelievable performance from him. He's been taking over the game regularly.
But isn't it too late? Krad's up on the gets around the corner and out of there. And Rain doesn't find the trade. No, he shoots the trade with his name on.
Trusting in them. Another half by here for FaZe coming in. No flashes. 3 smokes, actually. What's the plan?
Ooh, drops a slip past. Oh, shalfey's gonna find him. Law of averages. Shoot enough bullets, you will be rewarded. Rain still not finding that 30th. Why does it feel to me like when he finds 30, that's exactly when FaZe are going to find 16? They leaned on him in the first half. They'll wait for him in the second. The classic group pistols inside bathrooms, just hope to successfully on the A, but we've got a lot of bodies here for forze, plus util, plus smokes. Numbers continue to dwindle, but Brokey's Deagle finds the mark. Big kill on the to be picked back up. shalfey controls it all. Another.
Well, nice shots come in their direction. So, what's the plan with Zorte? Because following him, I think it's always amounted to an opening duel. He's in the right site, at least right half of the map most of the time. Expected of an early B. His opponents in Brokey over towards Playground. Show some respect. Real passive default, and Jerry wins his duel over Ops. Knows he's the lurker, of course, outside of B. But that's with short control and an important player down. There's just not enough information that comes along with that to know what the plan may be. But at a minute, it does put pressure on FaZe to move. Still look like they can sense it. Not setting up any big flank in this position, but just enough bodies here. And Jerry on the op inside of B.
Back and tuck behind sandbags when they do get monster control. It's just good decision making from Jerry, and on an individual level, bringing up the floor. Right, I brought that up in the first half, trying to mention that this is a map where Jerry and Krad can deliver, and I feel like we're starting to see Jerry's strengths on the defense.
Yeah, and remember, this is FaZe with a pistol coming into this first half, 9 rounds in a row. We go from 12 to 15, and now, and if forze had won that, well, this game would actually be a whole hell of a lot closer.
A pistol round that was Rain's 8th round with a multi-kill, and
multi-pletting a little bit.
Double off between Zorte and shalfey. Let's see it. Short water control, quite instant out of FaZe. We don't have Jerry down on this B site as previously seen.
Yeah. forze actually do have some interesting bathroom setups with 3. Reinforcing B with this strong line from Zorte on short.
Valuable angle.
creating tension, waiting for that one mistake or phase. And forze, they never want to get out of the position. Oh, they missed the lurk smoke outside of Monster, so this will save them some time and utility to not have to re-clear this properly.
Jerry's getting active, not afraid to play for info right now. How long before Krad comes downstairs? Krad's actually going...
They know it's B now with Jerry in this spot.
Yeah, Krad's doubling back. For sure. Result.
Coming out of forze have given them absolutely nothing on the re-aggression, and all the other rounds forze have found opportunities to move forward with an aggressive play and start off the round 5v4. So hey, it's still another buy. All of the bomb plant, but Zorte turns from the flash, turns back, no problem. IGL out.
That last bomb plant is the first in the 8 rounds that forze have streaked together. Jump into round 27, instant 5v4. Zorte leaves a mark on FaZe for this one, and Rain's 2 health before he even sees a soul.
I'm feeling the fear of Zorte right now. I mean, none of these defaults are even clearing out bathrooms before taking it downstairs into B. They're either avoiding the problem entirely and playing full patient, hoping there's no push coming down, and then execing. And outside of that, it's not very fast at all, so... Still one good entry.
Timing, right? Result with the trade. Position's going to be known. He has support still from shalfey, but a lot of pressure coming up. A lot of players pushing out. Krad is also here to help. The smoke grenades let them get that much closer. shalfey wants to slide.
Clasped their hands and thought, okay, now's our chance, and they still lost. We haven't seen FaZe do any A hits, man. No bathrooms control into. I think they're terrified of Zorte. I gotta be honest, and I don't think he's an answer for him at the moment. But that's not like Kerrigan. Kerrigan is not the kind of caller to avoid your best player. He's the type of caller to condition your best player into being scared. And the best they've done so far is sort of work their way into playground. Never taking over balloons, never pushing up long, never even threatening a long flank into B on their attacks. I don't think feeling like they have... Oh, they missed that molly, man. That molly is so important. Even if there's no one there, it slows things down. They have to trust that this spot is free and they need more utility. They're going to have more problems. It's getting a little sloppy, and that's major CS for you.
Krad's going to hear that movement towards connector. That's going to put Zorte back on this angle.
Oh, they're just re-jimmying the same strat.
Zorte,
yeah, he's ready for it.
But they're holding the... He peeks further back again. Just takes Kerrigan down from the back. 3rd player in line. And Kerrigan gets clipped. Finds timing. Doesn't finish off Rain, although puts him on the brink of death, and Krad just wastes no time getting back around the corner. He's going to hear the rumblings of a pushback from FaZe. Instant headshot onto Rain to just make sure he goes down, but a double back. They're going to move this into the B site with 18 seconds. Result looking to deliver. Concerned about Monster.
Might have got...
Oh! Roki with the AK entry. Result empty-handed. Robs is coming back. This is what they needed. They rock the boat back to B. And a grenade for Brokey takes him to 17. They've softened them up, but can they kill them? shalfey up in heaven. Twists locks it in. Jerry getting closer to the graffiti wrap back. All they need is to finish them off with shalfey up in heaven. He has to go graffiti. It's the double fake. Back to bathrooms, commit to B, and shalfey now desperate at this point. They nearly line up. He taps away the first, and now these last 2 will just sulk back into their positions. FaZe absolutely tested on this T side, but they will close it when push comes to shove. 16-12.